Good morning to all of you. In this particular presentation, I am going to describe what is the best option strategy you should initiate for the budget day expectation. So currently we have moved a great level and we have moved to a great level wherein you can say we have crossed specific levels of good resistance. And as per the last week's trend analysis, if you can look into, we have just got the 11,027 rank. This is the level we have achieved in the future. Yeah, 36 level also we have gone. So to understand this particular strategy, view this presentation till the end. So we are at 11,030 level when I am preparing this presentation. So I have just taken that 11,030 as a reference and just created the 1SD trend for coming 10 days period. Using the one standard deviation software, I have done it. So what it says me that if there is a uptrend starts from here, so already weekly trends, if I am looking into, I have already achieved a part of success. So I have moved to 0.888 resistance level. So as per this weekly trend report, we have moved to that particular level. However, currently if you just look into 11,065 above, my uptrend starts. First cycle 11,200, second cycle 11,394, third cycle 11,500 level. However, here onwards, if the trend starts reversal, then I may fall down to 11,900 below. Once I fall down, then 10,900 below. If I will fall down, I will come down to 10,786, 670 and 10,555. This is a great range, great range it is setting for that because of a great amount of volatility we are expecting. And we have a good pre-budget run-up. So pre-budget session, we have a great run-up and most of the counters which have declared the result, they have also given a great success in that. So they have also moved up. See the IT packs, see the petrochemical side, Reliance and all. So they have moved a great things, and a couple of banks also, those who have declared the result, they have already run up a bit. So now we expect if this trend continues, then we may see bigger levels 11,300 and post that 11,500 level. And if this trend doesn't support post budget, we may have a good amount of correction because correction is not happened during this. So I am just giving you this particular strategy. So based on this view, we are going to buy 11,500 call option February series, 5 lots. So by this process, 25 to 40 range, currently it is at 32, 33 range, it is trading. So we have to buy 5 lots. So 5 lots we will be buying and we will be selling 11,500 call option of March expiry, which will be in the 65 to 75 range. Currently at 72, 73 it is trading. So 2 lots we will be selling here. So 5 lots we will be buying, 2 lots we are selling. So all in the 5 lots our investment also 160 points we will be investing and 140 points to 45 points we will be recovering from this sell side. So this is what we are going to do for the most optimistic stage. And once it is an 11,000 put option, currently it is at 160 range it is trading. So this for February 2 lots we are buying and we are selling 11,000 put option of March, which is at 204, 205 it is trading now. So this one lot will be selling. So here one lot will be selling, 2 lots will be buying. So this 260 level 2 lots will be buying. So here you can say 320 will be investing and 205 will be receiving. So 115 points will be putting in the downward direction. So by this process what happens, it is becoming a risk neutral, this is becoming a delta neutral. And once this move happens above 11,200 or 300, we are going to see a great profit. Great profit will come. So you can say 11,300 or 400 above. So we can get some 10,500 to 10,500 to 10,600 profit. And in the same way, if it is falling down to 10,000 700 below or 600 below, that too also we will be getting some profit around same amount, 10,500 to 11,000, and margin required is 1,39,000. 39,000, this is the margin you need to block for this trade, and 8 to 9,000 rupees of capital is required, whatever the balance capital is required. So this also you need to block for this trade and hold it till the budget day or post budget day. If the price fall to 10,700 level, you book the profit in the put side and call side close and come out. If this particular trend continues and goes to 11,200 or 300 level, book the profit in the call side, close the put side and come out. So this is how you should trade in this particular strategy. And it is a high great amount of risk reward. Even though a post budget, if there is a consolidation happened, say 10,900 to 11,100. 11,100 in this level, if there is a consolidation happen, hardly some 3,000 rupees loss will come. So 1:3 or 4 risk reward is there. If there is a great amount of uptrend started above 10,000, 11,200 or 300, or if there is a great amount of correction happened below 10,700, your profit will be fabulous and it can go to 15 to 20,000 also. So initiate this particular strategy for the budget day expectation and enjoy the profit. And this kind of strategies you can able to form if you have a thorough knowledge in the futures and options. So here the objective of giving this strategy is not to give you a call or tips, rather to encourage you that you should learn. We have a very good course in the futures and options, and you can initiate, you can possess it at a cost of 2,000 rupees, and it has a thorough understanding on the futures and options. Just you have to spend some time to understand. It is a 14 hours of audio visual course along with a printed book. You will get a great success after completing this course. And if you want this one standard deviation software which gives you a excellent trend forecast, so this also comes at a cost of 5,000. And if you think that yes, my learning can help me in achieving my trading goal, if I learn, if I equip myself, if I educate myself, then my goal of being a successful trader will be achieved. Then you can possess all our courses and software which cost you 17,500 plus 990 as a GST. So this is a one-time investment you can do for your education. If you think that yes, learning is the only way out, and I always suggest that learning is the only one way out to be a successful trader. And this is not that this strategy is not the first time we are giving. You would have experienced many things in last week. I have given one strategy here, you can say for TCS. You got a great profit here. Infosys strategy also is being given 1 week ago. So this also is given a great success. Reliance strategy, which is post today was the due for the closing this strategy. This strategy also we have expected 5 to 10,000. However, it has given 20,000 plus profit in this. So all these strategies, whatever is being given in the last 1 week, TCS, Infosys, Reliance, and this particular strategy, what I am going to give you today, just have a study on this. Just go through this video. Some hardly 1 hour time you will spend. You will at least learn 3 strategies which is suitable for the result today, and you will get a fabulous understanding on that how the strategies is being made, what is the basis of forming the strategy, and how it has rewarded. So this particular strategy what I am giving now. So this is all in all 11,500 call option February 5 lots you will be buying, 11,500 call option March 2 lots you will be selling, along with 11,000 put option February 2 lots you will be buying, and you will be selling 11,000 put option of March 1 lot. By this process, you make it delta neutral, and also this strategy is backed by your 1ST trend analysis. So we are expecting if it is coming to 10,700 level, which is our second cycle of our downtrend, we will be at a profit. And if it is going above our second cycle of uptrend, which is 11,400 level, that too will be at a great profit. So with this objective, we are forming this strategy. And this kind of volatility also we may expect on the budget time or post budget day or during the budget day. So with that expectation, we are forming this strategy. And 1,39,000 margin requirement as I have told. And with this 1,39,000 of margin requirement with a risk of only 3 to 3.5 thousand, with a reward of 10,000 plus is a great risk reward ratio, and you can hold this strategy post budget day or during the budget day. So keep following this particular strategy. Anything to know more about the strategy, try to send us the link. And if you are seeing this particular video in the YouTube, so do share with your friends. So sharing this option is there. You just have to click here and share with your friends. Share with your friends. By this process also they will know that yes, strategic way of making the trade is highly beneficial. And if you are viewing this thing, must subscribe to this channel. So whenever we upload any video, you will be informed about that. By this process also you contribute towards your education. Even though if you do not buy any course, even though if you do not study, by this process of subscribing, also you get some alerts from us whenever we upload any strategy. By this process also you will learn something. So your objective is very clear. Learn, equip yourself and educate yourself, and by this process you can able to earn money. And I can say you one thing is very clear. If you do 10 strategic trade, 10 option strategy, and only 5 has given you success and 5 is failure, 50% failed and 50% is success. And this 5 trade you got success, this 5 trade you get failure. This is equivalent to 50% success, I am telling. And if this is equivalent to 100 intraday trade with 90% accuracy. If 100 intraday trade you do and 90% of these trades gives you success, that amount of profit what you will earn in this particular intraday, this is equivalent to 10 strategy if you initiate having 50% accuracy. Imagine if you 60 to 70% accuracy you achieve through 1SD trend, then how much will be the profit you can earn. And we have fantastic articles also I have given how to use from different strategies using the one standard deviation. You go to the article section, many strategies you will learn here also. 5 to 10 strategies I have given here. So these two also you can able to learn with the help of one standard deviation trend analysis. How to form different option strategies. So this is a high time we must realize that yes, only the valid way of learning, educating can give us the success. If you go with this particular idea, yes, educating yourself has the value to give you the success, then invest something on your education, and we have a very formulated course on different subject. Whichever the subject gives you interest, you can procure that course. And if you want a full-fledged education, then you may go with all courses in software. We do have an option strategy software, great simulating software. It gives you a very good understanding on the profit and loss analysis. That software I have demonstrated in earlier strategies. So whatever the earlier strategies I have initiated and given in the YouTube forum, I have just given that particular software's demo also. Go through these particular videos, 3 videos, TCS strategy, Infosys strategy, Reliance strategy, and realize the benefit of strategy. Keep following, keep updating me about the success of or failure of this particular strategy. I will again meet you in some time and explain the performance of this particular strategy. Thank you.